I think there's always that small voice in your head, and since you're very young, you hear people say, "Oh, you always have the te vas a morir de hambre factor." And that was a thing that always, I don't know. My brother, he's way older than me, and he studied international relationships. And when he was in his 8th semester, he told my father, "You know what? I made a mistake. I don't want to study this. I want to be an industrial designer." And my father didn't have anything against that, but my family was going through a tough economical situation. I was like, "I'm sorry, but you cannot switch and do yet another 8 semesters. Just finish this one, and then you do whatever you want or whatever you can do." So I was afraid of doing the same mistake or something, and here I am.
And
especially if I wouldn't have like a scholarship or something financially like in my shoulders, like maybe I would have gone for something more creative.
Well, for me, not really, because both of my choices are fields that are always going to be useful: construction and mechanical engineering, materials and electricity. Construction, it's something that's always going to be around, so not really.
Well, in my case, I think it was basically that I like, I don't know, probably I was curious about things like nature and stuff. And I think that one of the factors that also influenced was that when I started to like this career, many people were telling me like, think about it again. Like they were not like happy with my choice, so that made like, for me it was like a reinforcement in my choice.
Thank you to.
Alright. Well, currently I'm not studying what I want to study. I wanted to study for being a CSI criminalist, and my parents didn't allow it. And at the end of high school, I was like struggling to find what I wanted, like in second position.
That the way I think what works better if I go in the engineering field. So first I was really sure that I wanted to study civil engineering. Since I was a kid, I was always obsessed with building things, with rocks, with mud, with whatever I could. And one of my sisters, she studied civil engineering, so she's currently working in the family business. So since she chose civil engineering, I think in my parents' mind they said we only need the electromechanical now. So we have both in the family business. So that's when they started saying like, why don't you think about this career? But I knew what they were doing, so I told them, yeah, I saw it, I didn't like it, but I actually hadn't seen it.